Welcome to 30 minutes breath-based Hatha Yoga for hips and shoulders. My name is Kirsten, and I take you through a flow that brings space and strength to the shoulder joint and space into our hips. So let's get ready. What you might need is a flat pillow or a blanket to sit on to elevate your hips a little for the work in sitting, and potentially a strap to connect your hands together for one of the postures. All right, so let's get started. We will be starting with a little bit of work with our Ujjayi breath, and at the same time, slowly approaching our target area of hips and shoulders. Go ahead, grab your pillow. You might want to just sit on the edge of your pillow, and we'll be starting in a simple square position. In square position, you want to have your left leg right in front of the right, and the feet are roughly underneath the knee joints. All right, so we will start here, grounding the fingertips right next to the hips. The arms are straight, lifting through the chest, lifting to the crown of the head, and just take a moment to close the eyes and to tune into your breath. Breathing exclusively through the nostrils, inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. The breath that we are using here is Ujjayi breath. So please go ahead and drop into your ocean sound, gently contracting the muscles of the back of the throat to create that sound. You might want to pull your chin a little bit more back to really get that Ujjayi breath. So inhaling, as you inhale, focus your inhale to really fill your chest first and bulge out your belly. And as you exhale, draw that belly in and back and empty out the lungs entirely. So one more Ujjayi breath. Inhale, completely filling the lungs, lifting the heart, filling the belly. And exhaling, drawing that belly in and deflating the rib cage, releasing the shoulders. Beautiful. So open your eyes, and with your next Ujjayi breath, start bringing the arms upwards. So inhaling, meeting the palms overhead, and exhaling, slowly drawing the arms back down. So let your breath come naturally linked, but let it be complete. Inhaling the arms up and exhaling, complete and natural, the hands back down. So let's do that one more time. Inhaling into the chest, bringing the arms up, length in the spine. Exhaling, drawing that belly in and grounding the fingertips back on the earth. All right. So we take now that right arm out to the side and bring the back of the hand forward. Bring that back of the hand right in between your shoulder blades and ground your left fingertips next to your hips. Inhaling, lifting the chest, and as you exhale, bend into your elbow and come into a lateral flexion of the spine. Inhaling, coming back up. We are in Ujjayi breath. So one more time, exhaling, coming into that lateral flexion and inhaling, coming back up. You might feel that now already moving into your right shoulder joint. One more time, exhaling, bending into your elbow. And we stay here for 2 breaths. You might want to drop onto your elbow. Stay deeply connected in Ujjayi, and your second inhale brings you right back to center. Releasing the arm in the back, you might really push, power that out to the side and release. From here, go ahead and bring both of your hands forward. And we start now walking ourselves into a forward fold to bring some juiciness into the hips. So walk your hands as much as you can, keeping length in the spine, dropping potentially onto the elbows or dropping the chest all the way over the legs. We stay here, soften the neck, soften the spine now. With your next exhale, move your hands over towards your left side, keeping the right hips firmly planted and grounded. Just bringing a little bit more space and weight and openness into the hip. And moving back to center, walking the hands back towards your legs and come back upright. Beautiful. Swapping the legs now. We'll have now the right leg in front, the feet roughly underneath the knees, grounding the hands right next to you. This time, take your left hand out, face the back of your hand forward, and bring your hand right in between the shoulder blades. And inhaling to open the chest. And as you exhale, start bending into your elbow over towards the opposite side. Now stretching the left side, the left shoulder joint, and inhaling, come back to center. Ujjayi breath. Exhaling, drawing the navel in towards the belly as you flex laterally, and inhaling into the chest, coming back to center. One more time to exhale. And here we stay for 2 breaths, potentially drop onto your elbow. Inhaling deeply, lifting that heart a little bit more up towards the sky. And as you exhale, draw the abdomen in. With your next inhale, coming back to center, releasing that left arm, throwing it out to the side and grounding. Inhaling to lift the chest, and as you exhale, walk yourself into seated forward fold. And we stay here for a moment. Find the position that feels comfortable and that brings some juiciness into your hips. So here we move now from shoulder work into hips work. Walk your hands forward, forward, forward. Come onto your fingertips and walk over towards your right side this time. And stay here for a few breaths. Tap back into your Ujjayi breath in case you're not there anymore. Last breath. And walk your hands back to center. And inhaling back into upright. Beautiful. So we're coming to a tabletop. So clearing your mat from your pillow that you potentially did use. Coming into tabletop, and from tabletop, tugging your toes and stretch back into downward facing dog. So here you want to have your hands firmly planted, your heels of the hands, the knuckles, the fingers gripping into the mat, and allowing the heels to gently draw towards the floor. Take a moment to bend into one knee at a time and to stretch out the back of the legs. Beautiful. Pressing both heels down at the same time now, bending into that right knee, and take the left, step it over and across, and push the hips back and stretching now the entire left side, including the heel. Coming back to center, and from here bending into that left knee and stepping the right foot over and across, bringing the hips back, pushing firmly into both hands, and lowering the heel towards the floor, feeling that stretch in the entire right side of the side body, calf, and coming back to center. Take one breath here to again lower both heels down at the same time. And slowly on your exhale, walk your feet forward. Inhaling the arms up and exhaling the hands down by the sides. Inhaling, bring your hands in front of the heart and exhale, Ujjayi. Inhaling, the arms come up. Exhale, folding forward. On inhale, we take that left foot into a low lunge. And exhaling into downward facing dog. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling, come onto your toe tips and lower chin and chest to the floor. Inhaling into a cobra to lift to the heart. And exhale back into downward facing dog. Inhaling that left foot to the front. And from here, We take both hands, interlace them behind the back, and pull them downwards. We're opening again chest and shoulders. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Pull your front foot in backwards. Lean into the hip and feel how hip and shoulders simultaneously are opening. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Release your hands. Plant your hands in the front. Come into forward fold. Inhaling, bringing the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhaling the arms up. Look up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhaling this time, right leg is stepping back into a low lunge. And exhaling into downward facing dog. Take one deep in breath. Come onto your toe tips. Exhale, drop your knees, chest and chin to the floor. And inhale, back into cobra. Exhale, coming back into a downward facing dog. Press your hips back. Inhale your right foot in between the hands. And here in low lunge, we break one more time, bringing the arms behind the back, interlacing, lifting through the heart, drawing the shoulder blades together, and breathing Ujjayi breath, opening hips and shoulders, drawing that front leg a little bit more in backwards and leaning into the left hip a little bit more. Last breath, deep inhale. And as you exhale, release your hands, bring your front foot and come into forward fold. Inhaling the arms up and exhaling hands to heart. Beautiful. One more time, inhaling the arms up, exhaling to fold forward. Inhaling, lifting halfway this time, and exhaling, stepping back into downward facing dog. Take a moment to find space to press the hips backward. And inhaling, we come now into plank. Come onto your toes and roll your shoulders over your wrists. Exhaling, coming back to downward facing dog. One more time, inhaling, coming onto your toe tips, waving the shoulders over the wrist, and exhaling, coming back. Ujjayi breath one more time, inhaling, come forward, and we stay here for 3 breaths, being broad across the shoulder blades, strong in the legs, strong in the abdomen. Inhaling completely and exhaling. That is now strengthening the shoulder joints. One more deep inhale and exhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. Well done. Dropping onto the knees, lowering the hips onto the heels and come into sitting. Take a deep breath here. We continue to open the chest and shoulders into camel. Take your left hand, catch hold of your left ear, and we prepare for camel with your right arm inhaling, bringing the hips forward into half camel, and with your exhale, Ujjayi, come back with the hips on the heels. Once more, inhale to bring the hips forward, to open the chest, and exhale to sit down. One more time, inhale, coming up into the arch, and exhaling back down. The other side now, bringing your right hand to your right heel and inhaling, sweeping that left arm up into a half camel and come back down. As you inhale, find that full range of motion of your shoulder joint. Exhaling, coming back down. So one more time, enjoy the stretch of the shoulders and the chest and exhale back down. So please go ahead and grab both of your heels. And with our next inhale, Ujjayi, we come into full camel, pressing the hips forward, bringing the chin gently in, breathing Ujjayi, the heart to the sky, and exhaling, drawing the tailbone down towards the floor. Inhale one more time, and exhale, release. Come sitting down and take a deep breath in and out. We shift now in a beautiful posture to open hips and shoulders into the cow face posture. For cow face posture, bring your left heel on the right side of your hips and take that right leg across. So you want to have your knees roughly aligned. That might be that you're benefiting here from sliding in your blanket or pillow, but just elevate the hips a little. You can either practice hero posture here, so that's a beautiful pose for the hips, or you can bring an additional stretch into your shoulder joints, bringing the shoulders into the cow face pose, inhaling the right arm up, the left arm out, bringing again this back of the hand forward, gliding that in between the shoulder blades and interlacing your hands. This might be here now that you want to work with your strap to move your hands closer and closer so that you have something to hold on to in your practice. So we are here in either hero posture with the hands grounded or in full cow face pose. As you inhale, reach your heart up, reach your crown up towards the sky. As you exhale, pull your belly in. So inhaling to open the chest, the heart, bring your right elbow up towards the sky. And exhaling, draw your abdomen in. We are here for one last breath. Inhaling to open the left shoulder and right hip. And exhale, draw the abdomen in. So slowly release your hands, bring them back down to the side. And shift the legs. So you might want to take a moment here to stretch out the legs, to shake out the legs. When you feel ready, take your right leg this time across the floor and place your left heel next to your hips on the left side. And bring your left leg across. Center yourself either with a cushion, with a pillow, or right on the floor. Ground your hands next to you, either for hero pose or take it into the cow face pose. For the cow face pose, turn your right back of the hand forward, slide your hand in between the shoulder blades. You might even want to help yourself with your other arm. Bring your left arm up and interlace your hands behind, bringing the chest forward, squaring shoulders and hips, inhaling Ujjayi, gently drawing the chin in, and exhaling, pulling the navel in towards the spine as you exhale. So inhale, feel that opening this time in the right side of your shoulder, and exhaling, Ujjayi, feeling the left hip to open. One last breath, big inhale. And exhale. Here we release. We open our arms, drawing them back down. And open the legs. If you like, take a moment to shake your legs out. And we'll wind down with a twist. For the twist, right leg is straight. The left foot steps over the right leg. Inhaling, lifting the spine, lengthening. And as you exhale, twisting over towards the left side, hugging in that knee, and taking a few deep breaths. Inhaling to lift and lengthen, and exhaling to a twist. Once more, inhale, lengthen to the crown, to the heart, and exhale, twist from the abdomen. Last breath, inhale, and exhale. With your next inhale, shift your chest forward, change the position. Left leg is out in front. The right leg is stepping across. Pull the toes of the left leg close in. Inhaling to lengthen, sitting upright, and exhale to twist all the way around over towards the right side this time. So inhale, lengthen through the chest, through the crown, and exhale, drawing the abdomen in. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. So that is bringing an extra bit more of space into the hip. One more time. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, nicely twist. And inhale, release. Lifting the chest forward and coming with both legs straight out in front. We'll finish off with another hip opening posture. For that, the left leg stays straight. We take that right leg into our one-legged forward fold. The chest is square, and from here we take the arms up on inhale. And as we exhale, drawing the abdomen in and meet your foot, your shin, your ankle, whatever is in reach. Inhaling, we come back out of the posture, lengthen the spine, and exhale one more time to fold forward. And we stay here for 3 breaths. Inhaling into the chest, lifting that heart, bringing it more forward. And exhale, draw the abdomen in. Keeping the chin gently tucked, inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. The next inhale brings us back to center and exhaling the arms down. Now swap the legs, bringing that right knee in, stretching out the right leg, taking that left foot in, roughly in the area at the top of the thigh, squaring the front of the body, inhaling the arms up, and exhaling to fold forward. Inhaling, come once more back up, lengthen up towards the sky, and exhaling to fold again. Inhaling up towards the sky, and exhaling to fold. And we stay here for a couple of breaths, inhaling deeply, lengthening the spine, lifting the heart forward, and exhaling, drawing the belly in and feeling that you drop a little deeper into your forward fold. Last breath, inhale and exhale. With your next inhalation, come back up, drawing the arms to the side, releasing that leg. Take a big breath. And congratulations, we are about to come into Shavasana. Shavasana, the relaxation posture. So for Shavasana, lie back down onto your back. Allow for some space in between your feet. They're roughly hip distance or even a little wider. The hands are next to the body without touching. The palms face up. And take a moment now to deeply, deeply relax the entire body, to let go, to drop the body, surrender it to the earth. Scanning now through the body in order to bring greater relaxation to each and every muscle, starting with the legs. Deeply relax all your 10 toes, relaxing both of your feet, relaxing the ankle joints, the calves, the knees, the thighs, letting go of the hips, dropping its weight into the ground, relaxing the back and belly, the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the fingers. Deeply relaxing the neck and the face, relaxing the jaw, the eyelids, the eyebrows, forehead, the temple, and all of the skull. Taking a moment here to deeply drop in your inner space. into ever expanding stillness. Into complete. Slowly come back more into your body. Take a moment to wiggle your toes and fingers, and ending with a stretch or with hugging your knees into your chest. And from there, rolling over onto your side and gently come back into sitting. Take a moment here, a final moment to sit in a comfortable position, spine tall, eyes closed, resting your hands on your knees, gently drawing the chin in and tapping back into your Ujjayi breath once more. Inhaling Ujjayi deeply and exhaling Ujjayi completely. As you inhale, try to expand your chest more to the sides, to the front. And as you exhale, drawing the belly in, inhaling and exhaling. Lengthen your breath a little bit, especially the exhalation. But each exhalation to grow a little longer. One final deep breath with your longest exhalation. From here, drop into silence. Let go of Ujjayi. Just take a minute to sit quietly and feel the effects of this practice of breath-based Hatha Yoga, the space and shoulders and hips that you have created in this practice today. With that, we conclude for this session. Very happy that you joined in for this session. And if you're inspired to practice more with Akasha Yoga Academy, please follow us on YouTube with breath-based Hatha Yoga, with Yin Yoga, with Pranayam, with meditation, or come onto our website and find our offers. I'm looking forward to seeing you again.